So I hope all of you are comfortable with the formula sheet of the ellipse. Okay, so question. Suppose we have an ellipse and then it's the auxiliary circle of this. Okay, we have an ellipse and the auxiliary circle. The equation of the ellipse is x square plus 9y square is equal to 9. The coordinate axis है. Yeah. This is point A. This is B. Now the question is, a line passing through AB a line passing through AB intersects the auxiliary circle at M. Then find the area of the triangle AOM. A line passing through coordinates A and B of the ellipse. A and B are the endpoints of the major and the minor axis as usual. Intersects the auxiliary circle at M. So for this case, what are the coordinates of A?
3,0.
And B would be 0, 1. So we can write down the equation of AB as x by 3 plus y by 1 is equal to 1, which will be like writing x plus 3y is equal to 3. And the equation of the auxiliary circle would be x square plus y square is equal to 9. So in order to get the coordinates of M, we simply solve the two equations simultaneously. See, so x की जगह पे डाल दिया 3y equal minus 3, 3 minus 3y. 3 minus 3y whole square plus y square is equal to 9. Solve for y. What do you get for y?
0,3/5.
तो ये एक वैल्यू आएगा 0, एक वैल्यू आएगा 3/5 because I'm not getting this. Now y equal to 0 will obviously correspond to the coordinates of A because A is also a point of intersection between the line and the circle. तो M के लिए coordinates क्या हो जाएगा 3/5. So the y coordinate of M would be 3/5 and that is what we need basically. X coordinate चाहिए भी नहीं because what are we asked to find out is the area of the triangle. So let's suppose from M we drop a perpendicular. So what will be the length of this perpendicular? It would be the y coordinate 3/5 और base कितना हो जाएगा? What will be the base of the triangle? Base हो गया OA. So area of the triangle would be half into 3/5 into OA, which is 3.
Better.
सर ये 3/5 नहीं,
सर ये
9/5
0,9 बाई 5 नहीं
होगा।
होगा,
0,9/5 होगा।
9 बाई 5 होगा।
9/5 होगा। आई डोंट नो, मैं तो तुम लोग की कैलकुलेशन 9/5 होगा, 9/5 कर लो, चेक कर ले भाई अनुभव एक बार। तो 9/5 होगा तो ये 27/10 हो जाएगा। ठीक है, 9/5 ही होगा, करेक्ट। 9y², ठीक है, 10y², 3 3 is 9 is 18, 18y² plus 10, 18/10, 18/10, 9/5, ठीक है, 9/5 ही आएगा, करेक्ट है। So the answer would be 27/10. Does everyone get this?
यस सर।
Okay. Next question. The next question is something like this. Suppose we have an ellipse. It is inscribed in a rectangle. Which is inscribed in another ellipse. Okay. We have a smaller ellipse. The equation of the smaller ellipse is x square plus 4y² is equal to 4. That is the equation of the smaller ellipse. Now the question is, find the equation of the larger ellipse given that it passes to the point 4, 0. Find the equation of the larger ellipse. This is a rectangle. The smaller ellipse is inscribed in a rectangle, which is again inscribed in a larger ellipse. Given that the equation of the smaller ellipse is x square plus 4y square equal to 4, find the equation of the larger ellipse. तो फॉर द स्मॉल ellipse ये वाला पॉइंट हो जाएगा 2,0, ये वाला पॉइंट होगा 0,1, which will make this point on the rectangle as 2,1. So let's suppose the larger equation ellipse is x square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So दो conditions आ गया. First is the point 4,0. So 4,0 must satisfy this. 4,0 and 2,1 must satisfy. So 4,0 पे आ जाएगा 16 by a square is equal to 1, giving us a square is 16. And 2,1 पे 4 by a square plus 1 by b square is equal to 1. Get b square from this.
4/3.
4/3.
ये b square आ जाएगा 4/3. So we get the equation of the ellipse x square by 16 plus 3y square by 4 is equal to 1. Is anyone clear with the question?
सर एक बार नीचे स्क्रॉल कीजिए ना.
हाँ, sure.
हाँ सर हो गया.
सर बी स्क्वायर का वैल्यू 3/4 नहीं होगा?
देख लो यार क्या आएगा. 3/4 आएगा, 4/3 आएगा.
हाँ सॉरी सर, 4/3 आएगा.
4/3.
I'm using your calculations. So whatever you tell me, I'll write that. The next question. Suppose we have an ellipse. The equation of the ellipse is x square by 25 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1. Now, from a point 2, 2, a line passes through the point 2, 2, which cuts the ellipse at 2 points A and B. Okay. Now, the question is, find the
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
maximum. हाँ बोलो.
सर ए का कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्या है?
A और B का कोऑर्डिनेट्स नहीं है, P का कोऑर्डिनेट्स है. P का कोऑर्डिनेट्स है 2, 2.
अच्छा.
And we have to find the maximum value of PA into PB. Find the maximum value of PA into PB. We have a point P whose coordinates are 2, 2. A line passing through P cuts the ellipse at 2 points A and B. And then we are asked to find out the maximum value of PA into PB. So how do we do this? This was a standard type of question that we had done in fellow field lines में.
अच्छा
डायमीटर वाला फॉर्म.
नहीं,
पैरामीट्रिक
डायमीटर फॉर्म
इक्वेशन।
क्यों लेंगे?
The parametric is
लाइन का पैरामीट्रिक फॉर्म में लिखेंगे. We'll write down the equation of PA in the AB in the parametric form. So 2, 2 is the point on this. So its equation we can write as x by 2 cos theta x by 2 cos theta is equal to y minus 2 by sin theta is equal to r. तो यहाँ से x आ जाएगा 2 plus r cos theta and y आ जाएगा 2 plus r sin theta. Is that okay with everyone? Can you people hear me?
यस सर
ठीक है. So but now this would be like writing any point on the line. But since it represents any point on the line, it can also represent the coordinates of A. So we can assume that A would be like 2 plus r cos theta, comma 2 plus r sin theta. But since A lies on the ellipse, so what must it do? It must satisfy the equation of the ellipse. Okay. Since A lies on the ellipse, so we'll have 2 plus r cos theta whole square by 25 plus 2 plus r sin theta whole square by 16 must be equal to 1. Now convert this into a quadratic of r. So this will be like writing 16 into 4 plus 4r cos theta plus r square cos square theta plus 25 times 4 plus 4r sin theta plus r square sin square theta is equal to 25 into 16, 400. Okay. So this is like r square into 16 cos square theta plus 25 sin square theta plus 16 into 4, 64 cos theta plus 100 sin theta times r. Or how much is the constant in this? 100, 164, 164 minus 300.
Minus 364.
236 हो गया क्या? एक बार चेक करो तो, इज द इक्वेशन दैट आई हैव रिटन करेक्ट?
सर
Yes, sir.
yes,
ठीक है. Now this is a quadratic in R. It will have two roots, R1 and R2. Now, but what would R1 and R2 represent?
PA into PB.
R1 and R2 will represent PA and PB. Let's suppose PA would be R1, PB would
PN,
be R2. तो अपने को चाहिए क्या? PA into PB. So what would PA into PB represent?
Product of root.
Product of the roots. Value for product of the roots
C by A.
product root, C,
हो जाएगा C by A. So that will be minus 236 by 16 cos square theta plus 25 sin square theta.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है ना?
Sir, तो यहाँ पे P और PB R1 R2 है.
हाँ, P और PB R1 R2 होगा ना? बिकॉज R यहाँ पे देखना, पैरामेट्रिक फॉर्म में एक्स एंड वाई का जो कोऑर्डिनेट्स है, दे कैन रिप्रेजेंट एनी पॉइंट ऑन द लाइन. So they can represent A, they can represent B, but all you need is to get the correct R, the corresponding value of R. तो अपने को जो पॉइंट चाहिए वो एलिप्स पे है, so we solve it with the ellipse to get the value of the corresponding R. अब 16 cos square plus 25 sin square के लिए इसको कर दिया
समझ गया.
But
236
theta
by
90 पे maximum value 25.
16 by 9 sin square theta हो जाएगा. So now 16 plus 9 sin square theta, what is the maximum possible value? When will this be maximum?
Theta 90 पे. Theta 90 होगा.
अरे भाई, PA into PB maximum
थीटा
चाहिए.
जीरो, थीटा जीरो साइन.
डिनोमिनेटर को तो मिनिमम करना होगा ना.
सॉरी थीटा जीरो. हाँ थीटा जीरो.
हाँ, डिनोमिनेटर को मिनिमम करना होगा. So the this so for well, ये हो गया PAPB. So PAPB max would be अच्छा यहाँ पे also PA
अच्छा
and
सर
PB
वही
are the
नेगेटिव
product
साइन
of
है
the
ना.
distances, so mod हो जाएगा automatically.
ठीक है सर.
It's the product of distances, है ना? तो automatic mod हो जाएगा. तो maximum value आएगा 236 by 16. Which will reduce to what? 5. Does it reduce to anything?
59/4.
59
उससे
by 4
ज्यादा
है.
नहीं.
हाँ हाँ ठीक है, 59 by 4 हो जाएगा. करेक्ट. एंड अच्छा, सिमिलरली इस केस में अगर मैक्सिमम की जगह पे मिनिमम निकालना होता तो ऑल वी वुड हैव डू वाज
साइन थीटा को 1,
90
मतलब साइन स्क्वायर थीटा को 1.
साइन स्क्वायर थीटा को 1 कर देंगे. तो 236 by 25 वुड बी द मिनिमम ऑफ पीए इनटू पीबी. तो इधर वे क्वेश्चन कैन कम फॉर मैक्सिमम या मिनिमम, कुछ भी आ सकता है. ठीक है. Importantly, is this part clear to everyone?
yes, sir,
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Okay.
yes,
Okay, next question. If a point x comma y lies on x square plus 2y square is equal to 2, then find the maximum value of the expression x square plus y square plus root 2xy minus 1. Find the maximum value of root 2xy, x square plus y square plus root 2xy minus 1. How do we solve the question? So since xy lies on this, so what can we take? Suppose P is any point xy on this. So xy को अपने क्या लिख सकते हैं? What would be x? X would be in the form of root 2 cos theta. Y would be in the form of
sin theta.
sin theta. A cos theta, B sin theta. तो अब ये जो एक्सप्रेशन है इसमें ये प्लग इन कर दो. So the given expression will end up becoming x square would be 2 cos square theta plus y square would be sin square theta plus root 2 xy would be 2 sin theta cos theta minus 1. So this ends up becoming, अरे एक sin square एक cos square तो 1 हो गया, वो इस 1 के साथ कैंसिल हो जाएगा. So this will be like cos square theta plus sin 2 theta. अब how do you find the maximum value of cos square theta plus sin 2 theta? इनफैक्ट यहाँ पे इसकी जगह पे ये कर लो, यानी इस बाद में तो करना ही पड़ेगा. cos 2 theta में कन्वर्ट कर लो सारा. हाँ चल ठीक है, एक ही बात है, अभी करवा देंगे. So cos square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2 plus sin 2 theta. So this would be 1 plus cos 2 theta plus 2 sin 2 theta whole divided by 2. Cos 2 theta plus 2 sin 2 theta will become the auxiliary expression. And what's the range of the auxiliary expression?
Minus
Root
of
over
root
of
over
a
x
square
minus
minus root over a square plus b square
root
plus
over
b
of
square.
x plus b square.
Minus of root over of x square plus b square to root over of x plus a square plus b square. तो हो गया 1 plus ये कितना हो गई है, a square plus b square 5 root 5. तो minus root 5 to root 5 by 2. तो इस केस में मैक्स कितना हो गया फिर?
1 plus root
1
5 by
plus
2.
root 5 by 2.
The max value would be 1 plus root 5 by 2. And what will be the min value in case if it is asked?
1 minus root 5 by 2.
1 minus root 5 by 2 will become the min value. Okay, next question. Suppose we have a circle, an auxiliary circle and the ellipse. Okay. So now the question is, suppose for a point P on the ellipse, the corresponding point on the auxiliary circle is Q. Okay. So if the point P makes an angle theta with the x-axis and the point P makes an angle phi with the x-axis, if P makes an angle phi with the x-axis and Q makes an angle theta with the x-axis, find the maximum, or rather, let's change the question. Then phi, theta minus phi theta minus phi will be maximum when theta is equal to. So you have to find the angle theta for which the difference between theta minus phi is maximum. So to find the angle theta for which the difference between theta and phi is maximum. Phi is the angle that P makes with the x-axis. Theta is the angle that Q makes with the x-axis, the corresponding point on the auxiliary circle. So for what theta will the difference between the two angles, theta and phi, be maximum? So for theta minus phi, we look for their tan value. Tan of theta minus phi would be like tan theta minus tan phi
Sure.
by 1 plus tan theta tan phi. Okay. Now, since P is a point on the ellipse, what can we take the coordinates as?
A cos phi, B sin phi.
A cos theta, B sin theta. Theta होगा ना, phi क्यों होगा? Eccentric angle is the angle measured with for the point on the auxiliary circle. And Q का coordinates होगा A cos theta, A sin theta. ठीक है? So what would be the slope of, or rather, what would be tan phi?
B by A cot tan theta.
B by
Tan phi
tan
का
theta.
value आ जाएगा B sin theta by A cos theta, और tan theta का value आ जाएगा, क्या tan theta to tan theta ही होगा, there's nothing to do in that. तो हो जाएगा B by A tan theta. तो बस अब प्लगइन करके सिंप्लीफाई कर लो.
So tan inverse of root over A by B.
हाँ, थीटा का वैल्यू आ जाएगा फॉर मैक्सिमम, फॉर दिस टू बी मैक्सिमम, it would be maximum when theta का value is tan inverse root over of b by a. Okay, next question. Suppose we have an ellipse. Okay, at any point P on the ellipse, we draw a tangent, and from the center, we drop a perpendicular on the tangent. The question is, find the locus of the foot of the perpendicular from origin to any tangent on the ellipse x square by 9 plus y square by 4 is equal to 1. Find the locus of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the origin upon any tangent to the ellipse x square by 9 plus y square by 4 equal to 1. At any point P, we drop a tangent. We have to find the locus of Q. From origin, we drop a perpendicular. It meets the tangent at a point Q. We have to find the locus of Q. So इसको करने के लिए we have a unique process, which is something that you need to remember. Let's suppose we have to find the locus of Q. So start करेंगे इसको हम K से. So देखो, in that case, what would be the slope of OQ? K by H, which would imply that the slope of PQ is
minus h by k.
minus of H by K. So the equation of PQ in that case can be written as y minus k equals to minus of h by k into x minus h, which when we simplify will give us a relation xh plus yk is equal to h square plus k square. Okay. But then, what is another identity of the line PQ?
Tangent.
It is also a
Tangent.
tangent at P. Okay. And considering that it's a tangent at P, इसको theta ले लिया, so what can we write down the equation of the tangent, equation of PQ in form of the tangent?
So x by 5 cos theta plus
X
y
by
by
A
3 sin
cos
theta.
theta plus y by B sin theta is equal to 1. You know, is that okay with this? So suppose करो this is
Yes.
equation 1, this is equation 2. अच्छा, अब can we say that equation 1 and 2 represent the same straight line? One is the equation of PQ, 2 is also the equation of PQ. So then write down a very important note. This is quite helpful as a property. If two equations represent the same curve, ये बहुत important property है. If two equations represent the same curve, then all the coefficients of the respective terms
सेम रेशियो में होगा.
must be proportional. I think we should have discussed this in straight lines probably एक बार. If two equations represent the same curve, then all the coefficients of the respective terms must be proportional. Okay. So, which is to say, what is the coefficient of x in equation 1? H, and coefficient of x in equation 2, cos theta by 3. So, h by cos theta by 3 must be equal to coefficient of y, k divided by sin theta by 2 must be equal to the ratio of the constants, h square plus k square by 1. Does everyone follow this? If two equations represent the same curve, then all the coefficients of the respective terms must be proportional. So that will give us a relation like this. अब यहाँ से how do we get the locus?
cos theta sin theta निकाल के स्क्वायर.
So taking the first and the third, cos theta का value क्या आ जाएगा?
3h by x square
By
plus
h
k square.
k square. Taking the second and the third, sin theta is 2k by h square plus k square. We know sin theta, we know cos theta, convert it to locus, square and add. So 9h square plus 4k square is equal to h square plus k square whole square. That would be the answer. इसको जनरलाइज कर देंगे. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So same method पे let's do another question. Copy paste है same method. Let's say we have an ellipse. Now at any point P on the ellipse, we draw the normal. Okay, we have a normal. Okay. Now from the origin, we drop a perpendicular to the normal, same Q. Find the locus of Q. Find the locus of the foot of the perpendicular drawn upon any normal of the ellipse. Let's suppose x square by 16 plus y square by 4 is equal to 1. सेम मेथड से करना है, एकदम पूरा कॉपी पेस्ट मेथड है. At any point P on the ellipse, we draw the normal and from find the locus of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from origin upon any normal drawn from origin upon any normal of the ellipse. सेम मेथड में करना है. Again, we'll start in the same way. Slope of OQ would be k by h. That will imply slope of PQ is minus h by k. So equation of PQ फिर से क्या आ जाएगा? xh plus yk is equal to h square plus k square. Same. ये equation 1 हो जाएगा. This part will remain the same. अब instead of for the second equation, instead of considering the tangent at P, we'll consider the normal at P. अरे normal का equation क्या होता है? Parametric form.
ax by cos theta
X by
minus
cos
by
theta minus by sin theta is equal to a square minus b square. And we'll then apply the same thing again, that equation 1 and equation 2 represent the same curve. So what must happen since they represent the same curve?
Coefficients are
Coefficients
proportional.
will be proportional.
All coefficients must be proportional. करो proportional करके लो निकालो. So इस केस में it will be like h divided by 4 by cos theta is equal to k divided by minus 2 by sin theta is equal to h square plus k square by 12. 2 to cancel भी कर सकते हो, your wish, जैसे भी करना हो. So from this case now, what be cos theta?
H square plus
H
K
square
square
plus
by
K square by
3H.
3H.
H square plus k square by 3h. सही है. And sin theta
H square plus K square
H
by
square plus K square
36K.
by
Sorry,
square
6K.
square
6K.
by 6k with a negative. फिर फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा when we square and add. So when we square and add, we'll get h square plus k square whole square by 9h square plus h square plus k square whole square by 36k square is equal to 1. तो इसका फाइनल आंसर कुछ ऐसा आ जाएगा 1 by 9x square plus 1 by 36y square is equal to 1 by x square plus y square whole square. Is everyone getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay, next question. An ellipse slides along the coordinate axis, then finds the locus of its center. An ellipse slides along the coordinate axis, find the locus of its center. So we have scenario like this. Let's suppose these are the coordinate axes and an ellipse is sliding along it. So let's suppose let's say we have an ellipse. This is how we have the ellipse. So in that case, we have to find the locus of the center of the ellipse. Find the locus of its center. Anyone? It's more of an analytical question than solving wala question. Since the ellipse is sliding along the coordinate axis, so can we say that x-axis and y-axis will always be tangents to the ellipse? Did we clear it?
Yes, sir.
They will always be tangents to the ellipse because ellipse is resting on them. So since it is resting on them, there can only be one point common between the two, and then they will always be tangents to the ellipse. Okay. But what is the nature of the two axes? The two axes are always perpendicular to each other. Okay, na? So what will happen to origin? Origin will become the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents. But anyone, what is the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents? Locus क्या होता है? What is the locus of point of intersection of perpendicular tangents? क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
Director circle.
Director circle. So that means with respect to the ellipse,
The origin
origin
is moving in a circle.
will be on the director circle. Always. Okay. मतलब if I draw the ellipse like this or I draw the ellipse like this, in any position that we draw the ellipse, for all positions, origin will always be a point on the corresponding director circle. ये विजुअलाइज कर पा रहे हो? And so in that case, and for the standard ellipse, what was the equation of the director circle?
X square plus y square equals to a square plus b square.
Director circle था x square plus y square is equal to
Equals a
a
square.
square plus b square, which means the director circle is always concentric with the ellipse. And what is the radius?
Root over of a square plus b square.
Root over of a square plus b square. So can we say that the center of the ellipse C, the distance of C from origin is root over of a square plus b square? OC would be root over of a square plus b square. Even if we do a shifting of origin, lengths are preserved. तो ये चीज क्लियर है क्या सबको? OC is root over of a square plus b square.
Yes, sir.
But root over of a square plus b square is a constant.
Oh, circle centered at origin.
Okay. So the locus of C, will become the locus of C would be a circle centered at origin, radius root over of a square plus b square. So the locus of C will be a circle. If the ellipse,
Equation of director circle.
नहीं डायरेक्टर सर्कल नहीं होगा वो, इट वुड बी एन इंडिपेंडेंट सर्कल. एलिप्स तो बाहर में है ना. ये सी का जो लोकस है, ये सी का लोकस आएगा. सी का लोकस वुड बी अ सर्कल लाइक दिस. This is how the ellipse will move around. The ellipse will move around in a way that the locus of C would be a circle of this form. ठीक है. But is this logically clear to everyone? If a ellipse slides along a pair of perpendicular straight lines, then the locus of its center is a circle centered at origin, radius, root over of a square plus b square. Was anyone able to understand the logic behind the question? Clear है?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Acha, next question. Suppose we have an ellipse and the auxiliary circle. Now, if the normal at any point the normal at any point P intersects the auxiliary circle at the point Q and R, the normal at any point P intersects the circle at points Q and R such that angle QOR is 90 degrees. Then find the minimum value of a power 4 plus 2b power 4, given that the equation of the ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Normal at P cuts the auxiliary circle at Q and R such that angle QOR is 90 degrees such that angle QOR is 90 degrees, O being the center of the ellipse. Then find the minimum value of A power 4 plus 2B power 4. How would you solve this question? It's a question on homogenizing. You know, straight line QR intersects the auxiliary circle at 2 points and their intersection has got something to do at origin. Homogenizing का question हो गया. So we start with the normal at P. Equation of the normal at P.
ax by cos theta minus by sin
By
theta
cos theta minus by tan theta is
equal
square
to
minus square. Sorry, tan theta actually correct. Okay, but since homogenizing के लिए use करना है तो a square minus b square नीचे डाल देंगे. So 1 by a square minus b square into ax by cos theta minus by sin theta is equal to 1. And then we homogenize it with the equation of the curve. What is the equation of the curve? Auxiliary circle. X square plus y square equal to a square. Homogenizing. We'll get x square plus y square minus a square times this पूरे का whole square. So 1 by a square minus b square whole square into ax by cos theta minus by sin theta whole square is equal to 0. Since angle QOR is 90 degrees, so what must happen?
Coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square equals to 0.
Coefficient of x square plus the coefficient of y square is 0. So how much x square do we have यहाँ पे? 1 minus, अच्छा, a square हो गया ये, तो a power 4 by a square minus b square cos theta, cos square theta actually. And how much b square will we have? 1 minus a square b square by a square minus b square cos sin square theta. This must be 0. स्क्वायर भी होगा यहाँ पे, इसका भी स्क्वायर होगा, इसका भी स्क्वायर होगा. देखो मैं चेक करो, आई गेस यही होना चाहिए. दैट इज व्हाट शुड बी गेटिंग, राइट? So it will be like twice of a square minus b square whole square is equal to, by a square actually, is equal to a square by cos square theta माइन प्लस बी स्क्वायर बाई साइन स्क्वायर थीटा। ठीक है। 1 + 1 2 हो गया, ये दोनों उधर चला गया, ए स्क्वायर बी स्क्वायर फोर स्क्वायर कॉमन आके क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई हो गया, ए स्क्वायर कॉमन आके क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई हो गया। हाँ ठीक है। कॉस स्क्वायर को अब कॉस स्क्वायर का कर दिया ए स्क्वायर इंटू कॉस स्क्वायर हो गया ऊपर में सेक स्क्वायर को कर दिया 1 + tan स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर का साइन स्क्वायर को कर दिया कोसेक स्क्वायर को कर दिया 1 + cot स्क्वायर। So this will be twice of a power 4 plus b power 4 minus 2a square b square is equal to by a square is equal to a square plus b square और यहाँ पे आ जाएगा प्लस a square tan square थीटा प्लस b square cos square थीटा। इसको अगर इधर ले आएंगे तो 2a power 4
2b power 4 minus 4a square b square minus a power 4 minus a square b square is equal to a square tan square theta plus cot square theta। तो यहाँ से ये हो गया a power 4 plus 2b power 4 so continuing this we get a power 4 plus 2b power 4 equal to a square b square इधर ले जाओ so 3a square b square